Welcome back. Today we'll be focusing on the hips, hamstrings, lower body. We'll be down on the floor so you can come and lay on your mat with me. We'll just do a quick activation. Relax your head down. Feet are hip distance apart. You're nice and strong through the core. Think of tucking under slightly. We're going to squeeze the hips all the way up to the ceiling, so then control it back down. Okay, just do a few here for me to get some activation in the glutes and focus on lengthening through the front of the body there. So we're not pressing up, but letting the ribs go. We keep that connected. Get to focus on opening up through the front of the hips instead. So just 4 more. For 3, for 2, for 1, and then we'll hold it up top. See if you can keep the height, keep the core tight. And we're going to open the knees wide to then touch them in the center. We open and turn out, we reach it in. Trying, as you turn those knees out, to not let the hips drop down in space, but see if you can keep them at the same height. And exaggerate slightly that tuck under. So we think of the very base of your spine, your tailbone, like it wants to shine up to the crease of the ceiling. Reach out, squeeze, control the back in. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down. Gently rocking the knees side to side to release any tension from the lower back. Then we'll do 1 set, slight variation. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees flop out to the side. Again, you're tight through the tummy. You push the feet into the floor. You find that lift, tiny lift of the tailbone. We're going to press the hips back up into the air, so then control it down. Good. Now your knees might not be this open. They might be here, but you'll still do exactly the same. We're going just for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your hands on the floor if you need. 4 more. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Good. Just let's spend a few more seconds in this position, letting it be heavy. Beautiful. And then we'll squeeze them together. We're going to rock and roll ourselves up or any other way that you like to get up. And we'll meet up top, seated. Feet are still hip distance. You have your hands behind you. We're going to take 1 foot on top of the other knee. So then push that knee away from us while you're not rounding down, but sitting as tall as you can. Think of really pressing that knee out. What we're looking for is a stretch in the side of the hip on the other side. So on the leg that's on top for you. Depending on how you're feeling, you might have to walk that foot out a bit further so that you're not rolling behind the sit bones to create more space. If you'd like to go deeper into the stretch, you bring your foot closer. You're still not rounding, but lengthening out, getting the chest closer to the foot. If neither of these options work for you, feel free to do the floor version instead. You can relax your upper body down, potentially drawing that in towards you. So that would be your regression. Just let's start to gently rock that side to side. Awesome. And we'll switch. We sit as tall as we can. Try to relax the shoulders. Finding that stretch right down the side of the hip. And you're at deepest point. Want more, you get that foot closer in, you sit up taller. You need less, you can open the stance up a little. You got 10 counts. For 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And we release. Let's have a little shake through the legs. We're sitting up as tall as we can on our sit bones. If you struggle to sit tall in this position, feel free to place something underneath your bum so that you're not slouching back again. With that length, you're going to reach forward all the way towards our feet. Good. We relax the chest down at your deepest point. So that might not be anywhere near here. It might be there. And let your head drop, be heavy. But keep that movement from the hips, please. Versus rolling behind and then trying to reach forward. This will change the emphasis to the back. We want to focus on the back of the legs instead. So you keep that chest reaching out to the front as far as you can. So we breathe, we hold. Stay for another 30 seconds or so. You are quite far down. Every inhale, maybe you want to lengthen out a bit further, and as you exhale, you can come back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's take the left foot into the right thigh. We're going to reach back to the front where we just came from. And opening the chest. Gorgeous. And from there, coming into the center more. So you open the hips slightly out to get into the inner thighs. You're in your half straddle. So if I show you from the front, from this position, we've moved on to that position. Nice. Thanks, squaring it off there. Gorgeous. Chest heavy. So one little side stretch towards the long leg. Keeping the opposite booty nice and heavy on the floor. And then we switch. Bring the leg in. Switch sides. Bring your right foot into your right inner thigh, your left inner thigh. Then we're going to reach up and over. First, finding that length again. So relaxing into it. These are all gentle, so don't feel that you have to push to a certain point. However, if you're feeling wildly comfortable to a point that you can't really feel any stretch, do try to reach out a bit further. So don't settle for no sensation. Try to find your stretch to a level that you're comfortable with today, and then breathe your way through. So we're going to open that back up. So we turn the hips out. From the front, I'll show you. We bring that leg out to the side slightly, both hip bones pointing to the front. And then we rock forward again through the hips until you feel your inner thigh stretch out. Or breathe. So. Come back into that side bend, up and over towards your long leg. Keeping the booty heavy, little stretch to the lower back and the side. Reaching out as far as you can. For 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Gorgeous. Good. You're all done. have a little shake through the legs, maybe a little rub through the hip flexors, through the quads. Good. And have a beautiful day.